Hi, Leo. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Leo placements or anyone involved with a Leo. The messages may or may not resonate. I appreciate your presence and energy, and I hope you're all doing wonderful. So, Leo, I was guided to pull an oracle card for you from the Work Your Light, and you got Soul Family. It says, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. You guys could look up the spiritual meaning to the blue whale, as I see a few in the background. Also, some dolphins. You guys could be connected to the whale or the dolphin. Some of you guys have water really strong in your chart. It could even be water dominant. I mean, we are experiencing a Pisces full moon as well. But it would benefit you, or there will be additional messages in looking up the meaning to the dolphin and or the blue whale. Okay. But I feel like the message here is about you being supported, whether it is your soul family, your biological family, or both here, Leo. Okay. So as I was shuffling the tarot for you, the Queen of Pentacles did show herself. So you guys could have Capricorn, pseudonym Aquarius will be tomorrow. And thank you for being here. Yeah, Aquarius got a really good reading last time, if I'm not mistaken. I know on TikTok they got an excellent reading. But Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy here. So you guys could have aspects to Capricorn. So Aquarius is closer to the end, so it'll be at I have a personal reading at 6:30. I'll probably have it done by like 5:30 Central. That's my goal. So I'll probably start at like 5 p.m. Central. And then Pisces at like 5:30. Hey, honey means, welcome back. Queen of Pentacles energy here. So this could be advice or this could be someone influencing your situation. But I feel like it's grounding energy, supportive energy, consuming that which nourishes you, whether that's food or information, hydrate, etc. Spend time in nature, sit with your bottom half on the grass. Hey, everybody that just tapped in. Sierra, I am on Leo right now. And yeah, just and also abundance. This is very indicative of being abundant, grounded, stable. So that's the energy that you guys could be embodying here, or maybe even someone in your life. Okay, so we'll get into it. Maybe there's like a Capricorn friend or family member that you can call on, whether you know it or not, that will be there for you, Leo. Thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this act of divination for Leo and their highest good. The Real Furious Pharaoh. Hello. Thank you for being here. Taurus was yesterday. I did Taurus on Friday. So some conflict, possible drama. This could even be you like going back and forth with yourself. Or, maybe you're involved in a dramatic situation with someone. But I do see a couple here. It started off with the Queen of Pentacles, and now the King of Pentacles is here, Leo. So this could be you and someone else as a power couple. There's conflict for some reason. Maybe it's because of another person, a King of Wands reverse type of person. So maybe you don't trust a situation because you think someone's a player, or that's what you already dealt with. You already dealt with someone that was a player that cheated quite a bit. Can you say, I don't know if you can say that on here. What's another word for that? Intercourse, misconduct. But now you're interested in either repairing something with someone that put you through this, or you're on to something new, okay? Or you've manifested someone new that is a better match for you here, Leo, with the King and Queen of Pentacles. You have two people that are more earthy, that are more grounded, that are more stable, that have the potential to put their investments or ideas together and come up with things that generate wealth, okay? You got the Two of Swords. So some of you are choosing between two people. You're choosing between a King of Wands reversed and a King of Pentacles upright, okay? Maybe you don't want to make a choice at this time for various reasons. Just frustrating, bickering, fighting, but there could be like an intense physical attraction to the person, but somebody else is like way better for you here, Leo. You have the Page of Cups reversed, so that you could have a child with this person, and that's why you feel obligated to not go off with a new person, is what this is really giving. I do get a bit of a blocked creativity though, because a decision does need to be made in order to really benefit you here. But this Page of Cups is indicating some sort of blockage in creativity until you make this choice here. Or there could be you could have a water sign child, or just a very creative type of child that is experiencing some difficulties because of the drama, because of the fighting, because of the chaos. And you are, still considering being committed to this person with both of these suit of pentacle, King and Queen energy here. But I do think the King is someone new for you here, Leo, okay? The Six of Wands is in the recent past, so this has to do with like that dramatic energy, that negative attention, that things being unsuccessful, even disastrous here, okay? But yet still there's a part of you that doesn't like leave or budge or move, or maybe you don't feel like you can go towards another person. Maybe it has something to do with all the heartbreak you've already endured, or they could be accusing you of that, because I am getting quite a bit of fighting here, Leo. But this Knight of Cups, this could be a secret. Like this could be, you're interested in this King of Pentacles, but it's a secret. It's not out yet. You don't want anybody to know. Or you don't want this King of Wands to know. Or that's what you're going through. The King of Wands is the one keeping the secret and is interested in someone else. And it's causing like a lot of back and forth with you and them, or a few more people even. There could be several people involved in your situation. And it's a lot of drama here, Leo, okay? But I feel like that's why you're being called to call in your soul family, so you can, maybe get some sound advice, or maybe you could get an exit strategy, or whatever your individual case may be. The soul family is here to support you through this challenging experience with the Five of Wands. Okay, it's not necessarily easy, but it can get better. The Death reverse, some major changes coming towards you. This is Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, or have placements to Scorpio in your own chart. But this is okay, so this is changes coming about. So, you guys may end the connection just because like the universe did that for you. Like something happened where you can't be with this person. So you are open to link up with this King of Pentacles if that's something you feel ready for, okay? But I am getting a very strong power couple energy here. But it has to do with the old version of you versus the new version of you that could be here. And I get that you may have a child here that you're considering. But it does kind of feel, Leo, like your child would want to see a better situation for you. I don't think they like that the attention that you seem to get is very negative. Or maybe you're giving your child negative attention. Maybe and they'll take that from you. You guys could have been down and out with this Knight of Cups, dealing with this King of Wands. reversed energy, you know, someone that doesn't really care about your feelings. They'll do what they want and expect you to just be there, you know, or they don't care if you're there, etc. It could play out in a multitude of ways here, but this death card is indicating great change. For anyone that has lost someone or is expecting to lose someone, my deepest condolences. I will acknowledge that with the death card, because sometimes it can be physical, which would explain why these this page and this Knight of Cups are both reversed. It could be grief, you know, or some sort of a loss. But with the Emperor reversed, this is the energy. This is your energy. So this is Aries energy. You guys could have Aries placements in your chart. But a lot of you guys have got a lot of bottled up emotion going on inside, either from past experiences or from what's going on right now. And it's making you seem very tyrannical, kind of mean, angry. Someone may say that you are violent when you're upset. Someone may accuse you of excessive drinking, and then you start destroying stuff, or, you know, just kind of being all over the place emotionally here, Leo. This could be how one of your kids or a couple of your kids feel, like maybe they're a bit afraid to be emotionally open to you because you're in this energy, or this could be the father of your child, you know, this could come off as their energy as well, but they could be projecting and saying that you're the one being this way when they are the one embodying those actions here, okay? But I do sense that there is a part of you that is frustrated, and you haven't had or considered an outlet to get some of your frustrations out of your body, Leo, okay? You know you rule the heart. So that's not a good place to be storing up energy, okay? There's people that want to see you around. They want to see you like be in your beautiful, sunshiny, laughing, magnetic energy, right? Like that's the best side of you that gets to create, that gets along with kids because you're a big ass kid yourself in a fun way, you know? So that, you know, that's all that's like kind of going on from possibly a few people's point of view here, okay? The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, just because I said that, you can expect forward movement. Should you embrace these changes and get some form of control over your anger, you know, or if there's someone around you that's embodying this energy, there perhaps some distance placed between you and them would be the safest thing for everyone, because I am sensing a bit of suffering around you because of drama that may or may not be necessary here, Leo, okay? But the Eight of Pentacles is like the energy around you is building, working. So maybe that is what everybody is contributing. How they're contributing is by working or building or growing, or that's the advice here. Or maybe that's just what you're doing, is burying yourself at work and not really addressing these emotional issues or these anger issues that you are experiencing. But then you take it out on people here, Leo, okay? Or someone around you, someone in enough proximity that it's in your reading. It's coming off as you. So whether you're doing it or not, you're the one getting accused of it, okay? Or you're somehow being seen as responsible for it, Leo. So I do see new opportunities though coming in once you get to a place of like addressing what's really going on with you, okay? And being ready to do something about that, like change it permanently here, Leo, okay? Then your work situation gets better, your workflow gets better, like your ability to create and even get paid from your creations increases here, okay? Somebody's in August 8th, and that is a very prosperous birthday. So somebody could also be in August 16th, and I'm also getting August 7th. Those are, you know, 8s and 7s, those are good numbers for prosperity, and that's the energy that you could be in. August is the 8th month for those of you that are August Leos, and especially being in August 8th in an 8th year, like you guys, if you embrace these changes and let go of fear, you guys really stand to gain tremendously here in money and in love, with a King of Pentacles type of person that's actually committed, you know, that wants to be with you long term, Leo, that wants to take care of you, that wants to actually build and grow with you, okay? Not fight with you, cheat on you, tear you down, gaslight you, you know, tell everybody that it's your fucking fault. It seems like from the outside looking in that it would be an easy choice, but I understand that you have your reasons for approaching this in the way that you are, okay? So no judgment. The Two of Cups reversed, one or both people may fear that you won't want either one of them, but there is a fear of a loss of a connection here with this Two of Cups reversed. Somebody is scared that they're not going to get to be with you, or you may fear losing someone else that's actually good for you here. Okay. But I am getting that in the fear position that you don't get to be with someone. Be mindful of codependency, because that could perpetuate, these cycles where you attract people that they look really good, but that's all they have to offer, Leo. Okay. And everything else is a shitstorm. And I feel like you internally, like you deserve better than that. Okay. Just based on some of these cards here as well. So you got another 2. So you have 3 2s. So that's an August 6th. It's also an August 2nd. But these are choices. Okay. So choices that you have that can set you free if that's something you feel like you're ready for. This is you deciding to look to your future, Leo. I see you're taking your life rather seriously here. So this is you looking to the future, looking ahead with optimism, with pride, okay? And you're taking what you've established and using it as a support system. And I'm also seeing support system from your soul family. So if you do want to move, if you do want to move out, if you do want to not be with someone, or you've decided a situation is too much for you and you want to focus on your children or focus on your career, you have support. You have people that are like, what do we need to do? Do we need to help you pack? How can we be of service to you, Leo? But this is the lessons that you've learned as well. Being fixated or cemented in, well, it doesn't show it in this card, but in the Rider-Waite card, one of the wands is like, what's it called? Welded maybe to the cement, right? And the other one is in front. So it doesn't really depict that here, but still the message is the same, is that you are supported and you are, you have the world in your hands. She's got her phone in her hand because this is a more modern deck, but that means limitless potential, because that phone is full of information that you can access it within seconds, whether you're using AI or you're looking up articles or information on whatever it is you need to grow and prosper. And it doesn't have to be centered on being in a relationship. It does not have to be about that whatsoever. Like, you enter a relationship when you feel fully ready, but you also need a relationship with yourself before you're going to get the best type of relationship in the first place. So this is you looking to your future with optimism, with pride, with a sense of victory here, Leo, and knowing that everything that you went through, while it might have been dramatic, you still learned a lot. Okay. And you have a long life ahead of you, or at least a life ahead of you that is filled with potential for you to prosper. Okay. And I'm also feeling like mending any bonds that were stressed out during this tumultuous relationship or experience. Okay. You can, if you are experiencing like a discord with your children, this could be an opportunity for you to mend those relationships and move forward. Okay. And get everyone's emotions in order, because there's quite a bit of water here in the background with a lot of land. So it's indicating emotional stability for your future here. You also have 8 wands again, like I said, supposedly accidentally, but there are no accidents. But this 8 wands is you moving forward, you setting a target, Leo, and hitting that target. You're very good at that. Okay. Don't let a negative experience make you forget that. Okay. So you have 2 more cards. You have the 5 of Swords. So this is another 5, indicating changes. What type of stupid ass shit is this? This is like, why do y'all come here? I don't get it. It's like, just go watch a dirty movie or something. I don't know. You don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Like, what is that? That is insane. Anyway, Leo, excuse me for the interruption. The 5 of Swords is you winning, okay? Like, I am getting this victor sort of energy. You winning at all costs, and you not allowing anybody to like defeat you, okay? Even if you felt defeated for a long time, for like the last couple of months to the last handful of years, this is you taking your power back, your mental agility back. She's got these swords in her hand, and these people there's different phases to this energy. This could have been you originally, like with your head down, feeling like somebody just took your swords. And then this is someone who is like accepting what is, and this is someone who's triumphing. So these could be 3 stages of what you went through along your journey here, Leo, okay? August 5th, if I didn't say that already, just because of these changes that are implemented here. Then you got the World. I love this for you. Strong, strong, strong finish. This is fixed energy, all of the 4 fixed signs. So you, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. But this is this cycle coming to a close. Whether you decide to embark on a new relationship or not, you do not have to do that. Dennis says, thanks a lot for this. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And I'm glad that there was something here for you. Thank you so much. So thank you, Chandru, for subscribing. I will take questions when I reach 1K subscribers. That's the goal that I'm going for. And then as a gracious thank you to all of you, I will be taking your tarot questions and giving you advance notice so that you don't miss that opportunity. But I appreciate you being here very much. The world is like a cycle complete, a conclusion. It is an achievement of yours that you got into this Five of Swords energy, and you're like, no, I'm taking my power back. I have a future ahead of me. I am creative. I do have a big heart, and I don't want to be at odds with my kids. I don't want to be at odds with myself. So I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my power. I don't want everybody thinking I'm the asshole. Maybe I am the asshole and haven't been realizing it. So, this is you like restoring control, because the Emperor is about control as well. So this is you like finding your how to control your situation again with strategy. The Five of Swords can be about strategy. You also have 7 swords here, so you're being stealthy and strategic about the moves you're making here. You're not just going full force in a way that could be dangerous or destructive, especially if you've been dealing with someone that has been less than favorable or dishonest or unfaithful to you, Leo, okay? But I love the world. That's a very strong finish for you guys. That is like, you get this ribbon of achievement, this lemniscate that people call an infinity symbol up here. It's really it's a ribbon of achievement for accomplishing a major test in your life, like passing a major milestone. You've almost like graduated in a way here, Leo. Somebody, you got your kids could be in school still or whatever. Maybe this is a whole story about you getting, you graduating, like the journey from beginning to end. You finally did it. You finally made it. But if that's not the case, you still finally did it. You finally made it. And you are, you're ready for the new phase. You're ready for your new life is what I'm getting here, Leo. Okay. So I'm really, really pleased to see messages like this for you, because I can tell you went through a lot to get here, but you fucking got here, and that's all that really matters. The only time that's relevant, Leo, is now, okay? And you're ready right now, okay? So I love those messages so much for you. Ryan Q says, I'm a Leo and probably a demon. Well, some demons are actually beneficial, and I don't feel like they're all destructive as we've been programmed to believe. Thank you, Harley. What a cute name. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you very much. The Real Furious Pharaoh says, Leo, LOL. Okay. Yeah. Oh, August 20th. Nice. Yes. I'm glad it resonates. The Real Furious Pharaoh. Thank you so much. Chandru, thank you so much. Good fortune be upon you as well. And I will let y'all know way ahead of time when I'm going to, of course, I'll be at 1K subscribers, and then that'll be your first indication that I'm going to take your tarot questions. But I will give you guys advance notice, like with times and days, so that everybody gets a chance to ask what it is they want to ask. And hopefully some people will moderate for me, because I can just see people using that as an opportunity to be weird and rude, But anyway, Leo, fantastic reading. I'm very fucking proud of you, man. Like, this is what I'm talking. This is the you I know, like, I get it. We all get down and out sometimes, but that's an opportunity to rise up. And clearly you found your way, Leo. All right. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Chandru. Yes, I would love to have 1K before my birthday next month. That would be a gift for me. Yeah. So thank you all so very much. Yeah, right. Rain Lops, exactly right. Thank you for chiming in with that. Cause I'm just like, why? Who decided all demons were bad? Like, who decided that shit? The same thing is like, I'm not religious or anything like that, but like everything gets blamed on the devil. It's like, so no one has to take accountability for their own bullshit. The devil made me do it. The devil made you do all that. You can't be accountable and be like, my bad, I fucked up. Like, it just seems weird to me, but whatever, you know, stranger things have happened. And I'm glad you chimed in with that, because I feel like, you know, some demons are helpers, right? Like even like the fallen angels in Enoch, you know, they seem to be more helpful than harmful, but that's a whole nother live for you guys. That's what I'm talking about. Rain. I have a son with that name, so that's so cool. Yeah, it's always rooted in some. That's a really good question, Dennis. So I would be personally interested in going to find the answers for that, because I can't name them, you know, right off the top of my head which ones are helpful. But that's something that's intrigued me, as some of them being helpful, like and she's right, like things get called demonic because there's an agenda behind it, not because something is actually negative or harmful. You know, it's just a way to regain control from people that were not allowed to think for themselves. If you were thinking for yourselves, you were getting murdered, you and your whole family, and not quickly. Okay, like you got to go all the way back to Constantine, when Constantine legalized Christianity, and it gave a lot of people like the Knights Templar and a reason to go and annihilate anybody that didn't adopt a religion. Okay, so a lot of things that are told, like women got accused of being witches, and well, some men did too, you know. And so we, every time we hear the word witch, we're thinking that it's somehow horrible. But really, what a witch really was a healer. They were the ones that were doulas. They were birthing babies and creating medicine out of herbs, you know, and getting negative energy off of people. And if people did have a possession, they could set that possession free. Sometimes possessions are not because it's demon. It's because it's a soul that doesn't have a body. It's cold when you die. So like, and this is something I've learned through hypnotherapy. So you're going to want a body. A body is warm, right? So some people attach to other people that still have a body just because they are cold, or the person died in freezing cold temperature. Okay, there's a story about that. This lady died in the snow alone, and so her soul didn't transition to the all. It stayed, she just found the nearest body and inhabited some woman's body. So this woman didn't understand why she was so different, and everything about her changed. The hypnotherapist was able to get the soul, release it from that woman's body, and send it back to the astral plane. And that woman, you know, got her life back. So it doesn't always have to be like something is the devil or something is demonic, or it's, you know, trying to harm you in some way. There are things that we don't understand because we weren't allowed to understand it. It meant your life. Okay. Like I had an astral projection a couple of years ago, and I came to realize there's a very thin line between good and evil, right? Realms, also in relation to meditation, and now I guess demons. I love how you said that, because when you read the Kabbalion, you may have already, it talks about how polarity, they're varying degrees of the same thing. We think of hot and cold as different, but they're just at a different rate of vibration, but they're really the same thing. Masculine, feminine, black, white, etc. Things that we are taught to believe are separate are actually connected. They're actually the same. That's, you know, one of the Hermetic principles that talks about that. Exactly, Rain, exactly. I would say most witches globally, globally were all of that. They were all of that. Exactly. They wanted and they still do to this day. It's now the pharmaceutical companies, but that's all that this was a political scheme. You know, if you just go back and or you can watch some documentaries or read or whatever you guys are into, and the pieces start to fit. You know what I mean? You start to kind of connect the dots. And we live in probably the greatest time in human history to have information accessible to us within seconds, you know. But you can go to a library too, like a Library of Congress. Their stuff is on they're on. You can get them on your phone. Like you don't have to drive down there, although that's a good way to do research. So you don't have to just rely on somebody else's information that could be biased because they're with the agenda. But you can pull up. I found a ton of stuff on the Library of Congress from my phone. You know, these are been archived for hundreds of years. That's a great way to access information. But yeah, it was all about control and the patriarchy, and you know, we could go on and on about this. That's why I really love you guys, my subscriber family, because you guys are like, y'all have some of the dopest like minds. I love the way y'all think, the questions you ask, like y'all are very special, like all of you. Every time I get on a live, it warms my heart every single time. It doesn't matter which sign. Like I swear the brightest minds like end up here. Yeah, that which we're taking a great, great, great risk. And that's how that's why we have the tarot. The tarot is the science of the mind. It wasn't about fortune telling. It's about esoteric messages hidden in these cards. There's so much symbolism, and maybe I'll start like going over each card and breaking it down for you guys. But there's so much. The Rider Waite deck is the best one. Pamela Coleman Smith really nailed like the esoteric meaning in all of the cards, and they had to put it in cards in the 14th century and make it look like a game, because the information really comes from Egypt. It comes from Kemet, which is what it was called first. You know, these were all over the temples, in the emerald tablets, everywhere, right? Like and they were in clay, not paper, not papyrus, so that it could stand the test of time, like 350,000 fucking years worth of time. We can still access this information and find out like where concepts like religion come from, right? But that's what was before. Like this esoteric knowledge was in these temples and in these tablets. But then political natured people or agenda people wanted that knowledge, wanted that information as a means to control and destroy anyone that wouldn't get on board with the agenda. So there's been a long time, thousands of years of trying to hide this information so that people wouldn't destroy everything we know, right? Because that's exactly what happened and damn near did. But more people are collectively we're kind of waking up and remembering some things, you know, what the fuck we're doing here and why it matters, etc. So like before these cards came, the tarot predates the actual cards. The cards are like a newer expression of esoteric messages, like hidden in plain sight. Basically, if someone saw you with these back in the during the witch trials, you could just say it's a card game, you know, because they have, and that's why the cards like this were in there, because they're like the playing cards, the bicycle cards that we use to play games. So but yeah, a lot of, you know, running around, and that's my ancient ancestry. That's why gypsy is in my name. But anyway, I know y'all didn't ask me all that shit. Thanks a lot for the advice. I actually stumbled across your channel, flipped over some other shorts, but kept coming back. I guess everything happens for a reason. It most certainly does, Dennis. It really does. And I'm glad you stated that, because there are no accidents. We're all electromagnetic. Everything in existence is electromagnetic, and we are drawn to what we are on the frequency of, you know, like a radio station. You have to keep changing it until you get a song or you get someone to talk or whatever it is that you're trying to catch. It's the same thing as you coming back here. And I'm glad you did. I really appreciate that. Hello, Joel. It takes time, you know. Excuse me, it takes time, and it's just like anything else. It takes practice. I'm sure there's something that you know like the back of your hand that another person may find is terribly difficult, but it's because you cared about it and you didn't give up on it. You know, like we don't all know how to ride a bicycle at first. We have to keep practicing, and then, you know, we can ride with like no hands, and people can do all kinds of neat tricks and things like that. It's the same sort of thing like that. But, you know, I'd kind of like start with the majors If you haven't already, maybe you already have done that, and just go down the line in order. Start with the Fool and end up with the World, and you know, it will become more clear. It will. I promise you that. You know, just and there is a lot of benefit to it. It can really show you where you are on your journey and help you any adjustments that you would benefit from making. You know. That's why I like to use tarot in order to help other people, so people feel like everything is not lost or doomed, and they still have the power of their mind, their thought, their consciousness, and they can literally live the life, their dream life. You know, everything you have today is because of stuff you thought. Sorry, I've been spitting when I talk so bad, and it bothers me so much. But anyway, you know, eventually you will understand it. Edging time. Hi, blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much for being here. The Spirit. Yay. There's my moderator. Yes, I was just talking. That's so cool. That is, you can't make it up. D-Love, how you doing? Weren't you in the Scorpio reading? I feel like you were. It will get better. I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. But you know why? Because I chose to. I make a choice every day, every single day, to program my mind. Because if you don't program your mind, someone will program it for you. Okay, so I definitely recommend programming your own mind. It's a much more liberating way to experience life, and things will bother you less and less and less until like not at all, you know. But you guys are amazing, and I appreciate you very much. I gotta move into Virgo, my last reading of the night, and I just want to thank you guys for helping me grow, for the thumbs ups, for engaging with me, for returning. For those of you that have been here before, I appreciate you immensely. You guys are great, and I'm constantly evolving, so I like to see that through my readings. That's really what I want, is for people looking to evolve to come here and find this beautiful zodiac family soul tribe. So you guys, thank you so much. Oh, you're a Virgo. Good. Oh, you're next. Y'all's reading is next. Sorry, I didn't mean to mistake you for Scorpio. I just feel like you might have been there. But thank you for being here again, D-Love, and all of you guys. Have an amazing sunrise or sunset wherever you are in the world. I wish you all so much love, so much light, infinite abundance, and until next time, stay magical and take care. Thank you, Spirit.